So in the terms of this, we know that if let's say this was one of the upstream, let's say that was either the position or the velocity, are there any functions that hit 0 under it? So can that be the position function? What? Can that be the position function? If that was the position function, the velocity would have to cross the x-axis here, straight underneath it, right? So is that the position function? No. Is it the can it be the velocity function? No, because if that was the velocity function, the acceleration function would have to cross the x-axis right now. So what, therefore, do you know A has to be? It must be acceleration. It must be the acceleration. Right, exactly. So now let's just look at B. Let's look at B right here. You see that? Look straight under it. What do you see? So look at that. It looks like the derivative of B is A. If we know A is the acceleration, what does B have to be?
The displacement.
Velocity.
Oh.
Has to be the velocity. Exactly. These are our guesses, and then we're going to verify it again. So let's look at C now. Let's look at C. We think C is going to be the what? We think C is going to be the position. We think C is going to be the position. So let's just take a look at the position function for a second. Is the derivative positive or negative for the entirety? Positive. So if that is truly the position function right here, if that's truly the position function, the derivative will always have to be positive. Is our velocity always positive?
No.
Yes, it is. Is the value of the velocity positive? I didn't ask you for the derivative of the velocity. I said, is the velocity itself always positive? Yes, because it's always above the x-axis. So does this match? Yeah. The other way you can think about it, too, is like this. The first part of this curve right here, the steepest part is right here, correct? It gets steep. Look what that correlates to. It gets highest there. And then it starts after there, like here, it starts getting less steep. So what happens to the velocity? The velocity drops. Does it ever get to 0? No, because it's still increasing, it looks like. Process of elimination, start with the peaks and valleys. Absolutely. Absolutely.